Jesus takes his imagery a bit further. Why is it that people do their work in the daylight? Well, it's because they can see. They won't trip. They won't fall. So notice what Jesus is getting at here. He's telling the disciples that the safest place to be in all of the world is in the will of the Father. In his light. If you're in his light, you're actually safe. In the Father's will. Notice the end of verse 10. Because the light is not him. I take this to mean that the safest place for anyone to be is in the Father's will. If anyone walks in the night, he stumbles, because the light is not in him. If you're in him, in the light, you don't stumble. Where's the safest place to be? In his light. In the will of the Father. Now, I want you to grasp this. Do you see how many people today are playing it safe? They're unclear. They give in on matters of great importance to appeal to the masses, and in their minds they're being safe. But in reality, it's not the safe place to be. The safest place to be is in the will of God. I've been using this as a reference to the current cultural moment, but let's just look at it from a little bit different direction. Why would a person, a Christian, decide that they want to go to another part of the world for the expressed purpose of making Jesus known where he is not known? Why would they go to places that they know are hostile to the gospel, where it is illegal to convert to Christianity? And why would they go there to proselytize others? I suppose that the answer to that could get relatively complicated if we wanted it to be. But I would say that the bottom line is that those who are convinced they need to go know that it is the expressed will of God that they go. It's the Great Commission. So it's God's will for them. Go. And they know that the safest place for them to be is in the will of God. It's interesting how many people would agree to this when it comes to the example of a missionary. When an example is for them to go to the other end of the world and to share the gospel. Yes, they might be in China, but it's the safest place for them to be because that's God's will. We say that it is the will of God to go, and that these people should go because into these far-off places. But then when it comes to sharing our faith with our own family and friends and our co-workers, we cower a little bit and we decide that in this circumstance, it's okay to play it safe. It's okay to not get into those conversations because there might be consequence